Okay, so Rize comes out, and now the whole world gets introduced to you.
Yes.
What changes?
Man, David did a great job, with the, no matter what the struggle of us going through, not knowing, and people how, making money and all that type of stuff, the piece was out there, and it hit the world. We were able to travel and promote the film with him, cast members. We went to different places, and from then on, it ignited what was being done so swell in the hood. It was able to get out the hood and travel the world. So I thought that was so amazing. I've been around since I started in 1992, and I'm still doing my thing, As I get older, I'm watching how the kids is coming up and want to be a part. And still, the movement is there. And I'm looking back on some of the old cats that grew up, and I'm like, wow. So for it to hit the world, for it to hit and then allow us to travel overseas, it was a very amazing, performing in countries where they don't even speak our language. And so I was really stoked, and I was really amazed by it. From New Zealand to Germany to Africa to Hong Kong, China. It's like just to see the movement there, and these people, and then when you're a great dancer, you're a great dancer. So,
well, Rize had a $700,000 budget and allegedly made $4.6 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But a few years later, somebody named Crown Towers sued you and David LaChapelle.
Yes.
Claiming that he got cheated out of the profits. He claimed that he put up $30,000 to make the documentary and was promised 25% of the net revenue, but never got anything. Yeah, do you know who this is?
Oh, yeah. I talk about that because I be like, man, I've been through some stuff, man, and like we got robbed. When they robbed my house that day, they took everything. They took all the money and everything. So he was a guy. He was in the film and everything. He was like, man, don't worry, whatever, And then David, we, you don't know business, when you're growing up and just creating, I created this out of just, and just watching it take effect on how it's going. And so, we end up taking a loss because they stole all the money. I guess David on the back end trying to shoot a film, I guess he like, man, I need my money. So he ended up suing and, got his money.
So did Crown Towers get his money ultimately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I took the hit and he got his money.
So he sued you personally as well?
I don't know how I actually went, but I feel like, Dave, I was supposed to get a payment, and it ended up going to him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And he did invest. They did steal our money, but it's like, man, so, life goes on, man.
Well, in 2009, on season 6 of So You Think You Could Dance, the first Krump dancer actually won, Russell Ferguson. Do you know about this?
He wasn't the first Krump dancer. Oh, you talk about on So You Think You Dance.
On So You Could Think You Dance.
The first Krump dancer on So You Could Think It.
Who actually won?
Actually won.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw he was a great dancer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was a great dancer. I didn't never follow the story, but it's amazing because using the talent and bringing that type of energy to a stage where it has never been, and for him to take it and be unique with it and utilize other dance styles, I think it's very amazing.
Well, Mother's Day 2018, 15-year-old Lamarian Upchurch, a.k.a. Lil BZ, who was part of your hip hop clowns, was shot and killed while walking home with his 4 friends. This was someone that was very close to you.
Yes. Yeah, Lil BZ. Yeah, he was one of our youngsters that was dancing with us. And then, that's why I encourage the kids, being at the wrong place at the wrong time. You go to these parties, you walking home from these parties, and it's just unfortunately being in the neighborhood. It was a devastating situation because a lot of the kids, he had a lot of love for as a dancer, and a lot of the clowns, a lot of the people that was close to him, it really hurted him hard. So it was very, very, very devastated.
Well, 2 men and a woman were convicted for the murder.
Mm.
Did you ever follow what happened?
No, I never followed what happened. I heard they had the suspects, and you only could pray for the better outcome because you can't take back, you can't bring them back. So it's like, what else do now? What's the next thing? So for them to get caught, it's like, God say vengeance is his. So,
Well, yeah. I mean, not only did Lil BZ get killed, but 2 other 15-year-old boys were shot.
Yeah.
So this was just a whole mess of a situation.
It was very, very bad. And it had the whole city in an uproar.
Yeah. I'm sorry if you're lost, man. 15 is,
Yeah,
you and
15.
I are in our 50s. It's like, I can't imagine
I
not
encourage
making it past 15.
it's like it's like and that's why I try to keep pushing us when we go out and do birthday parties, and it's like a getaway. You want to have fun, because we do parties on the weekends, and the kids come from their parents, and they go through a lot. People have a lot of different things that they go through. So I encourage them, man. Y'all gotta, when we ain't clowning, y'all gotta stay away from that that bad atmosphere much as possible.